my friends, MD Vegan. It's a simple green salad today, very simple, because I have this delicious Frisée lettuce. Look at this. That's why it's called Frisée. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. And I bought it about a week ago. You know, when you put them in water, a little plastic bag, I wash it in a sink, full of water. Yeah. Then take it out, shake a little bit, and put the whole thing into a plastic bag with a little knot in the fridge. And then it becomes out like this because the water, the salad loves, the lettuce loves the water. It gets fresh and crisp again. And so then, of course, take some leaves off, put them in a salad spinner to dry it for the dressing to taste better. And then I have these leaves here. I simply tear them apart like this. This is tender leafy greens. The tender leafy greens, like butterhead, oak leaf, or frisée, you can just tear them apart like this to get this wonderful light and fluffy salad texture here, consistency of the salad. I'll show you in a moment. Very simple. It's the best way to do it, because then you have this kind of salad, this lightness. That's what you want, especially with the tender leafy greens. Romaine lettuce would be a little bit firmer. You can cut that. I cut that with a knife on a chef's knife on a cutting board. That is also fluffy, but not as fluffy as these tender leafy. And they are so delicious. The frisée is so delicious. Really, it asks for a very simple salad where the leaves are almost the main ingredient. The easiest one would be just put some onions on top and a dressing, that's it. Today I take an extra tomato and parsley. Here I have half an onion, it's a large onion, it's half. Yeah. But when you have only so little ingredients, can be a little bit more of each. When the ingredients are a little bit more numerous, then each of the ingredient gets a little bit less, different kind of salad. So I have 2 tomatoes also too here. Small tomatoes, but it's more than a cup. So the onions and the tomatoes are not so nice together because the onions are hot and the tomatoes are juicy, sweet and sour, and they wash out the hot flavor from the onions when they are chopped. And that is a nice combination then that you have. Everything combines to a new flavor. And this is here, interesting here, it's a sour green flavor, peppery. It's parsley. Parsley is a bunch of parsley. I just chop that up and put it on top of the salad here. And with the stems, everything. Depends on the kind of parsley you have. There are basically 2 kinds that I know of. Ones are the flat leaves, and the ones are the curly ones. The flat leaves are said to taste better, more intense. The curly ones are firmer, crunchier. But when I have the curly ones, they are a little bit harder, firmer. I cut them a little bit smaller. Depends on what kind of parsley you have. I'd recommend, but this is the flat one. I can cut a little bit more coarsely. Take some for a bit decoration maybe. It's always nice to sprinkle on top a little when everything is ready. Yeah, you put a little. So then, this is my salad today. You see, beautiful, very simple. And this peppery green flavor, this little sour parsley flavor, is pretty characteristic, pretty strong. It plays nice with this frisée, because the frisée, you know, when you put certain ingredients on the frisée salad that are not very expressive, like peas, for example. I love peas. It can be too boring a little bit. These kind of lettuces, they have to be known, you know, how to make them nice. And the parsley is something that gives this peppery, green, sour flavor as a seasoning also to this very delicious but very gentle leaf. The tomatoes are also nice. They also have a characteristic sour, sweet flavor, very nice. The onions anyway, but the parsley here does a good job with this combination, especially with these tender leafy greens. Here's my dressing. It's a garlic cashew dressing. It's a little bit runnier, especially for the tender leafy greens. I add a little bit more water. And I put it over the salad like this. That should do it. The rest goes back into the fridge, and I can make my next salad tomorrow. I make a new one every day. And the dressing is a clue. It's important. It's a key for the salad because this is a garlic cashew dressing, and you blend cashews with garlic a lot, lemon, pepper, and salt, some water. It's 5 ingredients plus some water, and then you have a nice dressing already. You can always vary. When you make this dressing all the time, over some time, you really get a pro on that, get it down, and I can play now a little bit more lemon, a little bit more pepper or so. I can do that, and I know what comes out of it. When I first made it, I had some problems. I didn't know, is that down too much lemon or so? Now I have the feeling for it, and I can do it. So it's good to make a dressing over and over again. I'll recommend that to work with one dressing for some time. Then I get it down, and I can really play with the variations a little bit, just changing the measurements a little bit inside the dressing. But the dressing has another video. It's called the Garlic Cashew Dressing, and you find the link under this video. Now, next step is the final step to toss the salad, is with these nice tools from the outside, pushing against the bowl, and then to the inside, lifting it from all sides. As the really tossing is important because, especially tender leafy greens, they want to have a little bit dressing everywhere, a little bit, not too much. When I have toasted, I know I can see if I need some more dressing. But I think it's pretty okay. I have some experience now. But tossing is important to cover everything and to put all the ingredients everywhere. But I can't do it now because then I have to right away eat it. Yeah. When I wait a little bit, it gets all mushy, and then the salad is no longer beautiful. Yeah. But now it's still waiting. I can do it in a moment when I'm eating. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.